big congratulations, mate. Ironman 70.3 Auckland, Asia Pacific champion. How can you believe it?
No, not really. To be honest, it's the biggest win of my life. I'm so stoked. I didn't expect it coming in. I had a terrible year last year with constant injuries, and it's my first race back for a while. And honestly, I just wanted to come out the other side injury-free and put together a solid race. And throughout the race, everything went pretty well. I didn't have a great swim, but it wasn't too bad. Bike was pretty good. Paul and I got away a little bit towards the finish, and the run was super tough. Bevan and Clark pushed me the whole way and surged a little bit. Nearly had me a few times, but I think Bevan went through a bit of a rough patch on the hill on the second lap, and I was lucky enough to get a little bit of a break and just put my head down and went for it, and luckily held on, and I couldn't really believe it to the finish shoot, but I'm just so happy. Biggest win of my life.
And talk us through those injuries last year, because you sort of fell off the radar after those injuries.
Yeah. So I kept tearing my right calf, just where the soleus joins the gastroc or whatever it is, and I kept giving it a little bit of rest, trying to train again, and then I kept injuring it every time I'd race again, as it being a bit more aggressive in racing, and it was super frustrating. I felt like I'd let it heal and I was running okay in training, and my times in training were okay. I just could never get it together on race day, and I injured again at Worlds in Vegas, out of the swim actually, and running up the hill onto the bike, and kind of fell onto the bike, and I was alright to ride, but as soon as I got off and ran, I couldn't do it, and I put myself in a good position there, and since then I know that I can match it with these guys. I just got to stay injury free, and it came off today. I'm super happy. It's not always going to go that well for me, but I'm so happy. I can't believe it. And biggest win of my life, yeah.
As you said, after 12 months of injury, this has got to give you a lot of confidence for the rest of the season, and obviously Vegas is probably the big goal for you.
Yeah, Vegas, and I'm making my Ironman debut this year. I'm racing in Melbourne, so I wasn't sure how I'd go with speed here today. I've been doing a lot of Ks, and the Ironman's a little bit intimidating, the distance, but I'm going to throw it out there and try and mix it in with the boys. Melbourne's obviously a super fast course, and the track's such a great field. I'm just looking to put together a good race and learn my first race, and if I can qualify for Kona, I'll certainly race Vegas and Kona there as well.
Tell us about the course today. Obviously a new course, the 7 metre rule. How did you see the 7 metre rule and the course playing out today?
It was a pretty big pack on the bike. 7 metres is a lot closer than they have in the US, and the rules are a bit different, but I guess the rules apply to everyone. So as long as you abide by the rules in the country you're in, then I think it's a fair playing field for everyone. So I think the bike, there was a bit of pack, and it's probably a little bit different to what it is in the US, but I think it worked well today, and with so many corners in and around the turn here, that gave the guys a chance if they wanted to try and get away. But I think the guys, probably a lot of the guys were happy to sit in the pack and wait for a running race. And I liked the course. I think it was good, and I think they put together a great event.
And